So this is my poor man's strong hand table. So this is my poor man's strong hand table. It's a fixturing table that I built, and all it is 5" by 3/8 slats that are spaced 1 inch apart, and they are on some, I think, 3-inch bolts. Used stainless. These are Galvy. That sucked. And then they just have a nut on the bottom, nut on the top. And so loosen this one. You can raise or lower with this, and side to side with that. And let's see. This table is 5 by 3, but I put an extension on it. And this guy will slide out to about 3 extra feet. So if I have some long projects, and it'll stay nice and flat because I made the real tight tolerances on those guys in there. The table width, the frame anyways, is 2 foot on center, so where the bolts are, 2 foot, and the spacing of the bolts is exactly 3 inches, so I drilled those holes first, and then I put the nuts and bolts in there, tightened them down, laid the slats on them, got them aligned how I liked, used 1-inch spacers in between each, and then tacked them on and welded them while they're in there so they wouldn't move. I like my table short, so it's up to about waist high. So when you're working on things, it's not up by your face and really annoying. Also, I put all my bracing up high, so that way I can fit under it with a chair. My legs aren't getting banged up on anything, and nothing's in the way. That's how I like it anyways. I used 5-inch slats because these are the guys that I like to use, and they don't quite reach past 3 inches, so if I use 6-inch slats, you know, that guy wouldn't work. And also, 5-inch plus this 1-inch makes spacing from here to here 6 inches on everything. Nice even number. It's on casters, and they're all 4 locking, so I can move it wherever I want in my shop and position it any way I like. Also, the way that you level these is you put a level or whatever straight edge you have from here to the last one, and raise those to the height you like, and then adjust all the other ones to it. And then make sure they're all tightened, because hammering on this will loosen the nuts if they're not tight. So level it that way, then level it this way, and then level those that way, and then check that and recheck all of them. And once you do that, as long as your shop is not terribly unlevel, like mine's fine, I can move it anywhere and it'll be nice and level. Check it every once in a while in case some of the nuts backed off. But other than that, it's a great table. The only bad part about slat tables like these fixturing ones, is all your tools fall down here, and that's really annoying. The flat tables are really nice if you're just welding something out and you have a way to clamp it down, or it doesn't need to be clamped down. If you don't have a way to clamp things down on flat tables, this is the way to go. Also, all my fixtures and jigs, I put little 1-inch posts on them so that they can just fit right in here, and that way they won't move, and I can just use 1 clamp to hold it down if I want, or none. I also like to make a bunch of my tools so that they have a piece that'll slide right into these, like this vise. See, it's just scrap metal, whatever I could find. Just some 1-inch square tube, and then some 3/8 round bar, and then I just set it in there, tack it up, pull it out, weld it out, And then you got a nice little vise made for your table. I think this table with everything cost me about 300 bucks. I use scrap metal. If I was to do it again, I would not use scrap metal. I didn't save much and I spent a lot more time fixing it. Anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. And let me know what you'd like to see for future videos.